Hi guys, welcome back. So today we'll be doing one of my favorite video. We're gonna be reacting to riddles. I'm not gonna lie, I love riddles, so I'm gonna see if I can solve all of them. You guys comment below how many you got right. So let's get right into the video.
So Bill had stomach cramps and went to the hospital
I'm
where
kinda
he was
excited, I'm not gonna
prescribed
lie.
some pills. The next morning, he was found unconscious. Police found someone had switched the pills and questioned 3 suspects. Dr. Johnson, his cardiologist, saw him at 3 in the afternoon and wrote the prescription. John, the hospital cleaner, came to clean the room at 7 a.m., found him and called the police. Susan, his nurse, brought the pills to him at 8 that morning. Who's lying?
I don't know this. I'm gonna just say the doctor. I don't know.
Susan. The
You
cleaner
give him
called the
overnight?
police 1 hour
Oh.
before she claimed to have brought him the pills. Mia got a new
Okay,
cat
okay.
and brought it into her apartment where she lived with 3 other people. But all her roommates disliked her new pet. 3 months later, she went on a 2-day business trip, but when she came back, the cat was gone. She questioned all her
Ooh.
roommates. Steve didn't notice the cat was missing. David said he was allergic to cats and couldn't survive a day with one around him. Sean was the one taking care of the cat, and he was shocked he couldn't find it that morning. Who's lying?
Obviously, the guy in the middle. If he's allergic to it, why the hell was he living with it anyway at the beginning? I'm gonna go with the guy in the middle.
If he
The cat.
was allergic
He
to
can't.
cats,
Let's
he
go.
wouldn't have lasted with Mia's
One.
cat in the same house for several months before.
True.
You
True.
went to visit an abandoned castle when you got trapped in the basement. There's a small bamboo stick on the table, almost as long as your forearm. In front of you, there are 3 doors, and you must spend 1 hour behind one of them to get out of the castle. Which is the safest option? Behind the first door, there's 100 rabid wild rats. Behind the second, there's a
Yeah,
box
this
filled
rabbit
with
sounds just
water,
gonna kick
and
them.
you must keep your head submerged in it. In the third door,
Oh, you're dead.
there's an
Number 2 is
infinitely
dead.
deep pool filled with box jellyfish.
Oh. First one. Bro, them little rat coming next to him, I'm just gonna kick them, bro. What the hell? I'm gonna go for number 1. I'm not gonna try. What the hell? I can't
The
hold my
second
breath for
door.
that long.
You can use the bamboo stick to breathe.
What?
Brian was traveling by
I
train
forgot
to
about
a
that.
nearby city. He placed his
I forgot
watch
about that,
on
I'm
the
not gonna
table
lie, I forgot
and
about
was
it.
looking for his train ticket when the train went into a dark tunnel. When it came out, Brian's watch was gone. There were only 3
Ooh,
people in
who
the
took
car.
it? Who took
Mary
it?
was sleeping the entire time.
Listen,
Christopher was looking for his wallet to grab a cup of coffee. Mike was playing a game on his phone. Who took the watch?
I don't know. It can't be this guy. Is too close to him, so it's one of them two. She said, I'm gonna go with Ginger over here. He has to be him.
It was Mary. When the journey started,
Oh,
she
oh.
had her sleeves rolled up, and if she were sleeping, she
How the hell am I
wouldn't put
supposed to
them
know
down.
that?
Sarah
That's
was
kinda hard,
walking
I'm not
out
gonna
of the
lie.
mall when someone snatched the purse out of her hand and drove off in a red car. The security closed the parking lot and found 3 people with red cars. Alyssa said she was inside shopping when she got called by security. David said he had only just arrived. Bob said he was about to pay his parking fee and drive off. Who isn't telling the truth?
I don't know. What the hell? How are you supposed to know that? Probably the guy with the hat.
David. He's got a parking ticket on his window. From the sign on the wall, he's been
Ooh.
there for more than 2 hours without paying and got a ticket. And he lies about being very
Oh.
allergic to cats. Simon broke into the richest house in the
Is that the same
neighborhood
guy?
and took a very expensive diamond. Security guards caught him walking out and searched him for the diamond. They knew he'd taken it, so when they couldn't find anything, they x-rayed him. Still, nothing showed up. Where was Simon carrying the diamond?
Shoes? He left it somewhere or shoes? Is that
As
left
soon
it
as the
somewhere or
guards
shoes?
caught him, he put it in one of their pockets. After the search was over and they were driving him home, he took it out of their pocket with nobody noticing. A crazy scientist took you
That's
into
not
their
a riddle.
basement
I
and is
really know
planning
he
to
was
keep
that
you
good at
there
it.
for a year.
That's not a riddle.
He's given you the option to choose one of 3 foods to eat for the year to stay alive. Which one do you choose to save your life? Pasta and bread, rice and beans, steak and broccoli.
The beans, I can grow them. I don't know. The middle one
If
is
you
I can
only
just grow
ate
the
pasta
beans.
and bread, you'd get scurvy in just 8 months. And steak with broccoli is low in carbs, which will start breaking down your muscle mass to help you stay alive. Your best bet is rice and beans. It's high in all 9 essential amino acids your body needs.
I didn't even know
And
that.
you
I just said it so I can
germinate some of
regrow
the raw
them.
beans, eating their sprouts to get your vitamin C. Aren't you a smart cookie?
Thank you.
A year passes and you've managed to get out of the basement. But to make it out of the house,
Let's go.
you must pick one of the 3 doors the scientists created. The first room is filled with venomous cone snails. The second has 5 very hungry polar bears. The third is a saltwater tank with hundreds of piranhas. Which is the safest?
Middle one. Snails.
The
I
third
will go
room.
with the snails.
Piranhas are freshwater
What?
fish and can't survive in salt water. 3 prisoners are sitting at the table
Oh, I
having
didn't know
dinner,
that.
but one of them is
So I was
wealthy.
gonna die. Dude.
Can you guess who it is?
The guy that eating the chef. The chef, because
It's
he
not the
can
guy
get all
with the
the food
steak
he
and the
wants.
shrimps. The little tag on his shirt
Oh.
reveals he's a chef, and he likes to prepare a special treat for himself. The guy with the jewels shows that he's rich, but in prison, jewelry is basically worthless. It's the third guy.
True.
Rich people try to keep low profile in prison, not to be targeted by others. That's why he doesn't flash any valuable
he's so-
possessions or his status.
I'll go for the
group
chef
of
because he gets all
researchers
the
is
food,
trying
bro.
to
That's
test
rich
your
right there.
knowledge. They take you into their lab on an island in Italy and present 3 dishes to you,
Okay.
but only one is safe to eat. Which do you choose? Cheese infested by maggots, boiled pufferfish liver, or fly agaric mushrooms?
I don't know. I'll just go for the cheese. I don't know pufferfish if they fucking poison us. So I'm gonna go with the cheese. Just get rid of the.
Pufferfish liver can be poisonous if it isn't prepared properly, and the fly agaric mushrooms are among the most dangerous in the world. Maggot cheese, on the
So
other
what's
hand,
that?
is actually a delicacy in Sardinia, Italy, so it's perfectly safe
Yeah.
to eat. Really? One day, you
I'm
wake
smart, bro.
up
Come on.
in an arena without knowing how you got there. From the speakers, you hear that you must fight one of 3 hybrid animals. Which one do you pick to stay alive? A polar bear with the head of a rattlesnake, a hippo with a lion head, or a hybrid with the face and body of a great white shark and the limbs of a jaguar?
Oh, I'll go with the that is dead, bro. What the hell? Yeah, there's no water, so I'm gonna go with that one.
The great white shark hybrid.
I'm gonna go.
Since its body has gills, it won't be able to breathe outside water. You're an astronaut,
cool. That was
and you've
easy.
made it to Mars for an expedition. A team member greets you at the entrance to the base in their workout clothes. When you get in, you close the door and wait for the room to pressurize before taking off your spacesuit. When you walk in, you get a message that someone at the base is an imposter. Who could it be? A fellow astronaut who covers his face because he got a sunburn, an engineer with flaky patches on her skin, or the person who greeted you at the door earlier.
He didn't have no suit, so I'm guessing the guy, the first guy, Ginger. I'm going
The
with
person
Ginger.
you saw earlier. If they were human,
Let's go.
they wouldn't survive outside the base in the planet's atmosphere. While walking in
go.
the forest, you come across a mysterious local that blocks your way. He tells you if you solve his riddle, you're free to go. But if you don't, you'll have to stay in this forest forever. The riddle goes like this. You're seas without water, coasts without land, towns without people, and mountains without land. What are you?
Wait. You're seas with I heard this one before. It's a map. It's a map. I think so, yeah, I remember.
Well,
I've heard
here
this
a
one before.
map.
Yeah, I've heard this one before.
You decided
so that
to go
don't count.
exploring
I've heard
a
that one
local
before.
cave. You walk inside, and a landslide suddenly blocks the way back. Ahead, there are 4 tunnels, each with a sign showing you which dangers lurk inside. Which one do you choose to stay safe? The tunnel filled with molten lava, the one filled with poisonous gas, the one swarmed by bats, or the tunnel with venomous spiders?
The bats, what the hell? What are they gonna do to me? If they bite me, I might as well become Batman, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the bats.
You pick the last one. Spiders don't hunt humans for food and usually avoid them altogether. You just moved into a new town with only 2 barbers.
What?
You
Bats,
visit
what they
both
gonna
their
eat? They don't
shops
eat
to
humans, do
decide
they?
which one you should pick. The first shop is a bit
I'm
messy,
going with the bats,
and the barber needs both a haircut and his beard trimmed. The second shop is shiny, tidy, and the barber is well shaved with a perfect haircut. But you decide to go to the first shop. Why?
Why? Maybe he's so good that there's no one as good as him. The first guy, I don't know.
Each barber cuts the other barber's hair, and you pick the one who gave the other a nice haircut. You've got a job as a helper to someone's mansion, but the mansion owner gives a tricky task. I need the least number of chairs for a table to seat 4 fathers and 2 grandfathers with 4 sons. You can't ask any questions, but what's the least number of chairs you must put out?
4 fathers, 2 grandfathers. Four. Yeah, it's just 4 chairs. So 2, 2, 2, 4. So what? 2, 6.
4. The fathers
6.
could also be grandfathers,
that's
and
what I-
they're all sons.
That's why I said 4. I said 4, didn't I? I
Mary
said 4.
was selling a rope for $3.
I don't know how, but I knew it was
The
4.
buyer gave her $10.
I'm
But
smart, guys,
because
come
she
on.
had no change, she went to the grocery store next door to get some. She then returned with $7. But then the clerk from the store came outside to tell her that she gave her a counterfeit bill. Mary called a detective, and she must tell him how much she had lost. What should her answer be?
She lost 10. What the hell?
$7 and the rope. Oh, and it turns out the counterfeiter buyer was a guy named David. What a troublemaker.
So I'm gonna say overall I got like what, 4 I think. So comment down what you got. So that's the end of the video, guys. So if you like it, subscribe and all that. Peace.